Woodstock 29. So you might be confused as to what this is, right? Because this is kind of a strange first video. So allow me to explain. More or less, Woodstock 29, it's a project, it's an art collective, it's a revolution. What I want to do is, through creating community, and especially through different kinds of art, I want to spread a message of peace and love, just in an attempt to make America a better place, especially in a time like today. You know, and to make the country stand for what it should. And in doing this, I'm trying to create a network of people who maybe would want to collaborate or, I don't know, send us their work. We can get involved in other scenes. But what I'm starting with, I just kind of thought it'd be cool if I played some cover songs from Bob Dylan. Not only was he a very important musician in the hippie movement that we very obviously take inspiration from, these are just beautiful protest songs that I think, you know, in today's world, still hold plenty of relevance. I'd like to begin with the times they are a-changin'. Let me tune up. A beautiful song. I once played it for my local bookstore's Pride Month event in my hometown in Ohio. It was a success, to say the least. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will be later to win, for the times that they are changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside raging, it'll shoot and shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times that they are changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging, please get out of the new one if you can lend your hand, for the times that they are changing. Line it is drawn, the curse it is cast, the slow one now will later be fast, and the present now will later be past. The order's rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times that they are changing. Just a beautiful song about a world that's progressing and changing, much like what we're trying to do with our movement. And honestly, it's a song that feels very hopeful in a way, you know, a song of love. Williams and Zinger killed poor Hattie Carroll with a cane that he twirled around his diamond ring finger at a Baltimore hotel. Society gathered and the cops were brought in, and his weapon took from him as they rode him in custody down to the station and booked Williams and Zinger for first-degree murder. But you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Williams and Zenzinger, who at 24 years owns a tobacco farm of 600 acres with rich, wealthy parents who provide and protect him in high office relations in the politics of Maryland. Reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders and swear words and sneering. In his tongue it was a snarling. In a matter of minutes, on bail was out walking. Oh, but you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Hattie Carroll was a maid of the kitchen. She was 54 years old and gave birth to 10 children who carried the dishes and took out the garbage and never sat once at the head of the table and didn't even talk to the people at the table who just cleaned up all the food from the table and emptied the ashtrays on a whole other level. Got killed by a blow, lay slain by a cane that sailed through the air and came down through the room. Doomed and determined to destroy all these gentle, she never done nothing to Williams and Zinger. But you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. In the courtroom of honor, Judge pounded his gavel to show that all's equal and that the courts are on the level and the strings in the books ain't pulled and persuaded and that even the nobles get properly handled once that the cops have chased after and caught him and the ladder of law has no top and no bottom. Stared at the person who killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without a warning. And he spoke through his cloak, most deep and distinguished, and handed out strongly for penalty and repentance Williams and Zinger with a 6-month sentence. Oh, but you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Bury the rag deep in your face. For now's the time for your tears. Woodstock 29. Follow us on every platform. Be on the lookout for more music and films. If you are someone who's wanting to collaborate with us artistically or in any other way, please reach out to us. We have DMs open on all platforms. You can very easily reach us at Woodstock29, peaceandlove@gmail.com. Peace and love. Thank you very much.